Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about Mobile Suit Gundam: The Witch from Mercury, which is on season 2 on episode 1 or episode 13 of the total number of episodes. I think that's about it. Yeah, episode 13 of the total number of episodes. This episode right here looks like to me things are starting to heat up into some drama, and I'm expecting something much worse, and what's to come after, who knows. But one thing's for certain is that it's not very much looking pretty. I'm pretty sure those of you guys who watched the first season of Witch from Mercury will understand. So if anything else, let's go. A certain amount of time passed by, and Suletta's doing a very big battle, facing a lot of pilots, but easily defeats them no tomorrow. Surprise about that, considering that she knows how to use that gun format very clearly, and that she's been with that thing for like who knows how long, etc. You get the idea. We have to it that after the incident here and there, things are starting to what's the word? Change up a bit after that terrorist attack incident. Not a lot of companies and many others are starting to take a lot of action or something, I guess, etc. I guess that's what you could call it, supposedly. As for Mio or Mione, or I'm just gonna call her Mio because it is much better to call her Mio than Mione. I'm like, come on, dude, I can't even pronounce that right. Either that, my tongue is just very, very bad, or my accent is just bad anyway. I guess you can say that. One thing's for certain is that since Shattuck and many others were involved with the terrorist attack incident, not to mention losing a person who apparently lost that life, which apparently is Jatark himself, which is Ghoul's father, which apparently is something that's going to haunt him for the rest of his life, that kind of thing. But that aside, Suletta does seem to be okay for the time being, she doesn't seem to be bothered by the fact Mio might have called her a monster. We haven't seen that on screen yet, although our imaginations is something that we always have all the time, could be a little conflicting. But that aside, she does talk to her mother about possibly the incident, and we all know that it was Prospera. However, we know that it's not really Prospera at all, because we all know that she's that woman from the very first prologue to Witch from Mercury here and there, Not to mention a couple students come by, to be transferred to the school that they're at, which we all know who they are. It's the freaking crazy witches from Earth, or should I say Sophie and Noria, Yeah, Sophie and Noria. The moment I saw those two show up, it was pretty much major ugly bad news to begin with, because we all know that these two were involved with the terrorist attack, and that they are gonna be, what's the word, gonna spy out or scout the place to figure out what to do here and there. Especially Norea, she apparently had a talk with Nika, which apparently she has some troublesome thoughts of what's going on here and there. But Noria warns her not to get out of line and threatens her with the knife and leaves, telling them, let's just try to work together to get things going, And Sophie, she's a little kind of chaotic, when it comes to Suletta, when Suletta was showing her around. But that aside, we have to it, Noria does bump into Elan, and we all know who this dang Elan is, and it's really sickening and makes me very worried right now. I'm pretty sure you guys get the idea. If you like I said and repeating myself over and over again, unless you watch the episode here and there, you'll understand that this Elan that's new is almost similar to the same one that he never shows up, which is also annoying, But that aside, we have to it that eventually that the Farak was trying to be scouted by freaking Sophie and Noria, but apparently Nika, she actually has some connections to contact with someone, and that one of her peers or something was asking her a question, which we all know that I guess he's doing his job or something, or I forgot his name. There's so many people that don't have enough spotlight for me to even give give two cracked up jokes about it. Sorry, forgive me. But all I know is he is worried about Nika, you know, because like he goes like, hey, ever since that incident here and there, what have you been doing, you know? I mean, you saved us that time, and I want to know what's going on. If you're hiding something, please tell me. And Nika's like, hey, it's nothing, okay? There was that kind of scene before she confronts like Noria and Sophie about them being in a Farak, you know, and that's crazy. That crazy Noria who somehow is able to pilot the Farak was trying to kill like Nika, and apparently Suletta shows up and she decides to challenge him to a duel, telling them to leave like Nika alone, you know. And apparently they go, why should we accept that kind of stupid? Don't be stupid. Why should we accept that? And Sophie's like, yeah, man, I mean, what's your deal here? And Suletta's like, because you are like going to the school or something, you have to accept the duel no matter what. So yeah, and they go like, you don't really understand that mobile suits are used for war and killings. You understand that? However, Suletta, with her naive mind, etc., believes it could be used to help others out, you know? And that they accept the duel and they get ready to like clash against Suletta. We don't really know how this goes out, but I would not be surprised if this becomes Suletta's like impossible first loss. Because let's be honest, Suletta has been a freaking like victorious one throughout every single episode, every duel she's been through, especially at the very beginning, which I don't know how many total duels she must have won by now. But one thing's for certain is that like she hasn't lost a duel or a fight yet, you know, not from what I understand or where I get the idea from, you know, etc. But that aside, Suletta challenges them to a duel, and then they leave Nika alone. Although I really wish she could at least done something better by saying, you're going to tell me everything you know about why you're here, why you're doing this, etc. Or so help me, you're out of the school. But, you know, it's just how Suletta is, you know. She's like this country bumpkin. She's pretty much that freaking pure, good, innocent girl, you know, that listens to her mother, etc. and so forth. Eventually, yeah, there's a post-credit scene that involves Mio and meeting Prospera, Suletta's mother, and they end up having a talk for a bit about like about the situation with Derling for a bit. Well, not really explicitly, but implicitly about the situation. Poor guy, he has a spinal injury, which apparently, like, I don't know if he's gonna have a recovery from that. All things considered, knowing that his age and his body is very frail. There's no denying that. Pretty sure you guys get the idea of that. That aside, let's see here. Prospera ends up telling Mio about like something called the freaking like the Quiet Zero project, I guess, you know, world without war, which is something that doesn't seem very simple at. It's nothing more than a crazy dream. We all know that wars are something that we can't really get rid of because that's just how humanity is. I mean, that's just like the truth of it. I mean, there's no denying of that here and there, but that aside, yeah, I don't know what's bound to happen next, you know, but one thing's for certain is that it's not going to be as peaceful as it would be, because considering what happened in last episode and then what's happening in this episode, what just happened in this episode, it's gonna cause a lot of crazed up drama. So yeah, don't expect things to be as simple as cutting a piece of cake or pie. So anyways, looking forward to next episode. It looks like to me, like I said, these two people, Sophie and Noreria, are gonna cause some major mayhem. I mean, they're gonna scout the place and gonna destroy everything, that's for sure, because that's how they are. That aside, I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.